Hi guys, how are you doing? So today we're starting off in, sorry if you can hear reversing, there's a DPD man outside. Starting off today in the flat. My arm already aches from holding this, but today we are actually taking a mini excursion over to Westfield London, not Stratford, so Westfield White City, because I want to check out some few things that I can only get there or would only be able to get in central London, and I'm not doing central London because I'd have to get on a train and the tube, and I'm not doing that. So I'm driving over to Westfield in my little car. It will take an hour and 15 minutes, so actually that isn't too bad. To be honest, that is really not that bad. Like, it takes me 45 minutes to get to Milton Keynes, so an extra 15 to 20 to half an hour. When I'm thinking about it, maybe it's a bit longer. But, like, it said, like, if there was no traffic whatsoever, Google was saying 59 minutes to Westfield, so it's not too bad. There's a few places I want to hit up, mainly, and I know this is going to sound super bougie, Louis Vuitton, because I want to buy my mum a present for her birthday. It's nothing extravagant, it's not a bag or anything, it's actually a book. But when I'm going to do a video later on about my Louis Vuitton experience, hopefully buying something there for the first time. So yeah, come shop with me. We're going to check out a few places. I'm not sure whether I'm going to split things out into different come shop with me's. But I definitely want to go to Primark. I definitely want to go in Bershka and Pull & Bear because I can only get those in certain places in the UK. I might do a separate come shop with me. It depends on that or both of those. I want to go in H&M and Zara and stuff like that. So yes, which I can obviously get some other places, but these are obviously a lot bigger stores. But anyway, let's get on into it. So here we are in the main concourse bit of Westfield, and the first store I was actually heading to at this point was Louis Vuitton, which is in the village part of Westfield, in the luxury section, which is this, which is down the end here, just past Tiffany. There is Louis Vuitton, you just kind of saw it. This is inside Louis Vuitton. I will have a more in-depth video of my Louis Vuitton first time shopping experience in there, but just small clips, sorry about my finger in the corner, small clips for you here of the inside the Louis Vuitton store in Westfield. It's not the biggest in the world, but it had quite a lot to offer. This is actually the new bit of Westfield, which has been open since 2018, I think. And this is the Primark, which is the next door we go into. And I just wanted to see what, if anything, they had were different. They had all the same trending sections with the Chem collection. I think that's what his name is, from Love Island a few years ago. Highly recommend these t-shirts, by the way. They're £2.50. The Miami one, there's a photo on my Instagram of me styling that. I love that. Instagram link below. And this is the other side of those t-shirts. But they're really good for £2.50 if you want that kind of American city varsity look. If you want a lot of polo shirts, of course, with the zip, we love those. This is £9 as well, and then some more bits here. This is something I didn't see in any others. I don't think this pajama type top, which isn't a pajama top, from the Chem collection as well, £9. And this summer hat was quite nice as well. I don't think I've seen that in any other Primark. They also had their premium range here, which they didn't have the Primark in Bletchley, but they had in the Primark in central Milton Keynes, which is just a bit more curated, more styled, and a bit more premium in price as well. Not sure about the actual materials made. Really loved this khaki suit. Love that. And the corally peachy colour one as well. I'd never be able to pull it off, but I think that's so like Instagram. But I love that. £35 for the blazer. I didn't check the trousers, but I don't think I could pull that off. They had some sale stuff, of course. This was £10 for this denim jacket in black. And then also in this traditional jean colour as well. I just thought that was so 90s as well. I love that, and I really love this shirt. I literally just spotted it and ran around the corner. This was £5 and it's got my favourite colour in it. I also found this shirt, which I've been on the hunt for a while since they showed it on their Instagram page, £9, coming home with me. Some more, I think, like trending or what they I think how you should wear it, and I really like the all white stuff on there as well, and this was kind of trending as well right at the forefront, which I kind of missed as I went in. Liked that jacket, and then I beelined for this sweatshirt. I really like that. These socks were a bit trippy, but this sweatshirt I really loved at £12, but I couldn't justify another sweatshirt. And then they had some nice denim shorts as well for £10. And now we're going to go in H&M. This is a very big H&M. It had 4 floors. Never been in this new one as well. I think there was a cafe as well, but I couldn't see that. It was shown like on some signs but not others, but it was really big store. The men's section, they didn't really have much that we couldn't have found anywhere else. I was on the hunt for this one shirt, which I didn't actually see, which had been on some of their marketing on Facebook and Instagram, which I've seen, which is kudos to them for them highlighting that to me in the algorithm from cookies or whatever, but I couldn't see that in this store. And by this point, I think I was literally sweating. So I was like, I just want to leave, but I want to go in a few more shops first. I'm going to come all this way, more sales stuff, and then we're going into more like the basic section, and then come out of that shop. They didn't have any air conditioning, and of course there's a glass roof as well, so that's not great. But I also went in Gap, RIP Gap. I don't know when this store's closing, but it's closing soon. Everything was upwards of 30% off, which is such a shame. You would have thought with the whole 90s revival, Gap would have had a revival as well, but it didn't, unfortunately. I used to love Gap, and I still do love Gap, to be honest. Going down the stairs now, or escalators. Next stop is Cos, which is a shop I only shop in the sale in, or when they no longer do have a shop in Bicester. The t-shirts are typically around the £19 mark, non-sale, but I really like that stripy. Cos is very minimal, so you won't find anything too outlandish, except like these bright colours are a bit out there. But Cos is very clean in its style, very minimal really. So as you can see, lots of block colours, not a lot of design to them, but they are very well made, except there's a design on that shirt over there. Moving upstairs again, and we're going to pop into Zara. This is quite a big Zara. The men's section is very big. I think the Milton Keynes Zara would fit in the top floor, or this section anyway. I really like that jacket, and I really liked this fleecy thing as well. Sorry about my finger there. For £15.99, can't go wrong. I do much prefer the Zara in Oxford. That's really nice and big. They also had lots of puffer jackets, not in my size. They were all in XL for like £30, which is quite good. They also still had some current season stuff. This t-shirt was quite nice, and I really liked this design of this polo shirt, and also the like sleeveless cardigan next door to it as well. I was on the hunt for some trainers in here. These are in the full price section, and they had some really nice greens and patterned stuff, and I really like this yellow polo shirt that had this writing on the back, and some more new in stuff as well. And then I thought I'd pop into Abercrombie and Fitch. This used to be in the old Hollister store, and RIP Abercrombie on Savile Road, but that's no longer here. This is the London store now, which the lights are much brighter. It's still got the same old smell, but not pumped out as much, and they've still got lots of logo stuff, which I think was on sale, but they also have a lot of non-logo things now as well. And it's not, see, this is kind of muted logo, it's not so in your face. And they also have like the signature stuff that all the shops are doing as well. So I am now back in the flat. I didn't want to like sit in the car and like talk, because you have to pay and then drive off, so I didn't want to be too sat in my car waiting, like talking. So I've been back. I've actually been to Lidl now as well. My arm hurts. Been to Lidl as well. But back from Westfield, quite successful. When I got there at like 9:56 or something. And I didn't realise, well, I did realise, I looked yesterday, or looked this morning, and Primark actually opens at 9 at Westfield, where all the other shops open at 10, Westfield London. But it was completely fine when I got there at 10. When I got up because I parked in the car park, and then I went up the escalators, because I only was on one level below in the car park, so that wasn't too bad. But I really needed the loo. I needed the loo as soon as I got on the A40, basically. So that was fun sitting in traffic, but when I got there, I found the toilets eventually. Like, there's no signs when you get out. And I was in, like, I can't remember what it's called, lift 2? No, I don't know what it was called. But it came out next to Aspinall of London. Like in the main section bit, the big concourse bit in the middle. And I haven't been to Westfield in literally years, probably 5+ at least. I went back in the day. I know I went when it must have been first time whenever it opened, like in the first year, because I went into Hollister, and that was like the only place you could get Hollister at that point. Back in those days, I think I must have not vlogged it, but did a haul from it years and years ago. So if you want to see something really embarrassing, go back onto my channel and look for that. But yeah, it was fine. When I left, it was about 12, like ish, between 12 and half 12, and it was getting busier. I did slip over the 2-hour mark, so I had to pay £8.50 for parking. But to be honest, if I go to London and got the tube, it would be over 20 quid for a travel card, because I have to pay to get to London, and then a travel card round the centre to get to Westfield itself. So £8.50 plus petrol, of which it was probably no more than £10, no more than £10, 5 probably, 5, 6, something like that. So really, it's more cost effective to drive, especially if going with more people from where I live anyway. If you're in central London, obviously that's going to be different for you. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this come shop with me around Westfield, something different today to my normal going to Milton Keynes and shopping around there. So yeah, I hope you guys are all well. Have you been to Westfield recently? Have you set foot in London in general? Would love to know your situations and stories about that in the comments below. My Instagrams are also linked down below. I have just been to Norfolk this past week, so there's a few mini clips from that on there. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not already, please subscribe. Follow my Instagrams. Did I just say that? Probably. And I'll see you in my next one. What was that? Bye.